Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. Wait a few moments for everybody to get in. Hoping everybody is having a good day so far. It's kind of nice here in Pittsburgh. It's a little rainy, but the weather is, I think it's like 64 degrees. Hello, everyone. Hello, Glenda. Welcome. We'll wait a little bit, of course, for everybody to join in. I know it's a weird time for me. Obviously, it's Saturday, and it's 5:09. So hopefully some folks are able to join in. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, everybody. Just making sure that we're live. Hello, Tyler. Hello, Penny. Hello, Luann. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. All right. So I guess we'll head down to the table and we'll talk about what we're going to make today since we have a whole bunch of folks that have now joined in. So hopefully the camera is a lot better today than it was yesterday. It was a hot mess yesterday, and I apologize for that. I'm not sure why. It was something with our streaming software, and something just wasn't working, and there was nothing, unfortunately, that we could do about it. But today, I'm really excited because we are going to be using some new products from the new summer release. In particular, the one product that I'm really excited to showcase today is the brand new barbecue die set. So this is a die that I designed for this release, and I have been dying, no pun intended, to make this card, or make a card with it for a while. Okay, there's some more folks coming in. All right. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Kelly. Thank you. Oh, yes, my shirt. So this shirt, actually Taylor from Tailored Expressions got for me. So I decided I'm wearing shorts today. You guys probably can't see, but I'm wearing shorts today because I felt like it was going to be a barbecue kind of day. So I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt today. But yeah, Taylor, who most of you probably all know from Tailored Expressions, she's one of my besties. She got this for me for my birthday, so I decided to wear it today. Hello, Susan. So, all right, back to the card. So we're going to be using the barbecue die set for this card today. So when you open up your die set, you have our new packaging. Oh, it's flying away from me. Our new packaging gives you a sample now inside of the packaging of a cool card to make. And then you can also scan inside of your card, and it will take you to the entire collection. And then, of course, on the back, it's going to show you what you are going to receive. And I am just obsessed with this die set. I don't know why. I don't do a ton of grilling. I don't know. I just am really, really in love with this die set because I know a lot of folks that love grilling. My uncles love grilling. I have friends that love grilling. So I was like, okay, this is the die set that I need to use today. So when you receive your die set, our die sets are no longer detabbed, especially the die sets that have lots of pieces like this one. So the way that this works is, hello, Susan. The way that this works is you will detab it yourself, meaning you will take a pair of little pliers like this. These are just like little snips. And when you snip them, of course, look away from your dies, and you're just going to snip them apart like so, okay? So that's how you're going to get all of your pieces apart that you will need, okay? And just be very careful because there are sharp pieces, but this way of us having them manufactured now is the reason that we can offer this die for, what is the cost of this die? I want to say this die is like crazy inexpensive for as many pieces as you are getting for the die set. Can't remember exactly what the price point is. I'm sure Penny will back me up in just a second on the price of it, but my goodness, is it an inexpensive die. So for as many pieces as you get. Yes, Heidi, you could use it for that as well. Absolutely, 100%. All right. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to cut out our grill piece. So we're going to use this piece here, the lattice looking piece. And then we are also going to cut out our shish kebab piece. Okay, not a slob kebab, but a shish kebab. We are going to cut out, oh my goodness, all these papers just fell down. Fell down right in front of me. I think that, unfortunately, the shelf finally said, you have officially put too many pieces of things on the shelf, and now we are no longer holding them for you. So that's what just happened. So I'm just going to grab a piece of our, so I believe we still have, and I'm not 100% certain, but I'm fairly certain that we still have our precious metals paper on the website. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Darren. Hello, Kathy. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bear with me one moment. Of course, as soon as I go live, all of my cardstock fell all over the floor. So talk amongst yourselves for just one moment while I gather all of my cardstock that just flew across the room. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to take a piece of our precious metals cardstock, and it's $13.59 for this die set. That's because we can do them without the packaging, without the detabbing. So this is what the precious metals cardstock looks like. I can't find a piece of it right now because it just all fell over the floor. But luckily, I already have them cut out. So what it will look like once it's cut out is you will get this piece here, and look at that. Does that not look like a grill top to you? So you'll get this grill top piece, okay? And then you will have two shish kebab skewers, and you want to do it out of the precious metal silver because that really makes it look like a real life skewer. So we'll need two of those, and now we have those pieces. So I'm going to set those to the side because next we are going to begin creating what we're going to do with our cards. So I need for everyone to pay attention to what I'm doing to create this card because this is very, very important, the steps that you follow. So what we've done so far is we cut out one of these from our metal paper and two of these skewers from our metal paper as well, precious metals paper, okay? And remember, we're not using all of these pieces today, but you get little briquettes that you can use. You get carrots, you get steak, you get some little mushrooms, you get little seasoning pieces, you get pieces so you can do the handles, which we are going to use those today. I just haven't snipped those yet. So let me snip those off real quick here because we are going to use those. And a lot of these pieces, you'll notice they are held together because it will make it so that you do not have to look for all these pieces. So see how all the handle pieces are all together? That's on purpose. I designed it that way so that it would be easy for you to find your pieces. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to assemble our card, but just bear with me because it's going to make sense. It's going to make sense for you in a second. It's not going to make a whole lot of sense right now because you're like, Christopher, why are you assembling the card right now? Well, we're not technically assembling it. You'll see what I mean. So what we need is we need a card base. So you're going to grab a Brutus Monroe card base, okay? And I get the pre-cut ones because, I mean, life's hard enough. Why try to cut a card base and score it? So here is what our card base will look like once it's folded in half and scored and ready to go. Then we need a piece of paper. I'm going to use a piece of paper from the vintage patio set because, I mean, come on, look at these patterns. Look at how cool all of these vintage patio patterns are. And I'm going to go with, oh, it's such a hard choice. Let's do orange. I mean, it's really not that difficult. Oh, and I pulled my pad apart. That's okay. I mean, have you ever done that? You pulled a pad apart because you got so excited about the paper you're using? So then you're going to grab your piece of paper and you are going to cut your piece of paper down to 4, hello Kara, to 4 by 5 1/4, okay? So 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so that's our standard layering size, right? So we are going to cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. And then what we're going to do is we are going to grab our piece here and we're gonna, so it's right aligned. So keep this area open and then you're gonna take this area over here and you're just gonna grab a little piece of pixie tape and you're gonna pretend like you are putting this card, you're assembling this card, which we're not yet, and you'll see why in a second. So put a little piece of pixie tape there, a little piece of pixie tape there. And then this piece, so there's a circular piece. Now these pieces come apart. Don't take these pieces apart. I don't think that you need to, at least for the card that I'm making today. You can take these pieces apart if you would like to, but you don't really need to for the card I'm making today. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna center this, but we're gonna kind of center it, I would say kind of center-ish it. You wanna have it up a little tiny bit. Now, you'll see there are 4 dots. Those are what we call release dots. I don't know if you can see those. And that will be the way that you can kind of center everything. So just place your pixie tape here and then, whoopsies, keep that there. And then we're gonna take it over to our die cut machine. But what is very important is when you are die cutting this, you only want it to go, whoopsies, why is everything moving? There we go. You only want to get it to, it cuts this part up, because if you have a die plate like mine and you get it all the way over to this white area, you may get some impressions on your card that you don't want. So you're going to run it through, and I don't have my die cut machine to bring it over to there because I use the Big Daddy Gigunda Tim Holtz switch thing. So I'm just going to run it through, but once it gets past the certain point, you want to reverse it. Okay, so I only ran it through up until the die is cut. I hope that makes sense to everybody. So if you look at your plates here, I only let it go through until the die was cut and not here. And the reason for that is what can happen, and you can see that it worked really well. What can happen is if this gets run through, all of these little scratch marks, and I'm sure this has happened to all of you before, but all of these little scratch marks will show up on your paper. Okay, so let me take these away and I'm going to show you what I'm up to, because you're probably like, Christopher, what the heck are you talking about? All right, so now we have a circle here. All right, oh awesome, Gina. And then we have our piece here, and this is a little off center, but it's okay because I already have one through the magic of television already done for us. After I get to a certain point, I will show you. And then we don't need this inner piece, okay? So we could keep this inner piece for something else, but we don't need it for this project, okay? So now what you're going to do is now we're going to be able to start assembling this. I like it. It's okay. I'm still working on it. I'm still working on if I love it or not. I can say that so far, so good. It's great for what I use it for, but it's a little slow, and it's not as quick as, you know, just cranking something through real quick. But so far, I like it. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm in love with it. I wouldn't say like you must get one, but it's okay. It's all right. It's not my absolute favorite yet, but it might be over the next couple of months. So then you're going to take a piece of Brutus Monroe acetate, or whatever acetate you have. If you have just like some packaging laying around, you can grab that. And you're going to cut this down to 3 inches by 3 inches. And again, I promise you this is all going to make sense. So 3 by 3. All right. And then we're going to sandwich this acetate in between these 2 layers. Okay. So take this acetate, grab yourself your favorite adhesive. Mine just happens to be the Gina K. We do carry this at Brutus Monroe. And you're just going to hit these 4 corners. That's all you need, because it's going to be sandwiched in between. So you don't have to worry about it not you know, shifting and moving around. So you're going to place that there, okay? And again, this is all going to make sense. See that there? Then you're going to take your top layer, all right? Take your top layer, and you will place this right on top so it fits there perfectly. See how it fits? Now mine's a little wonky. That's okay. Yours won't be because you won't be doing it live and upside down and sideways. But this is what we're going for, okay? Are y'all with me so far? Are you understanding what I'm saying? Okay. I think everybody's good. Everybody's just watching. All right. So then what you're going to do is, this is going to be our grill. Are you kind of picking up what I'm putting down? So what you need to do is we're going to open this up, and we know where our center area is. And you're going to grab your fire stencil. This is the fire stencil from Brutus Monroe. You're going to spray it with Pixie spray. Mine's already sprayed because I've already made this card 3 times today in rehearsal for this live, which is odd for me because you know I generally do not rehearse or do anything before. And you can see that it's placed on there right there. Well, I'm working on the lighting in the studio. Don't worry. Soon this won't be crazy like this and you'll be able to see exactly what I'm doing. So I'm going to start with some Roar ink. This is Roar ink from Simon Hurley. And don't worry, our Simon Hurley inks will be restocked this week. I apologize that it's taken so long for us to get them back in, but they have become so popular again. So what you're going to do is you are just going to go in a circular motion around your stencil. Do you see that there? And you can kind of see from the left to right. Now, if you need a little bit more help, you can, before you put this piece of acetate in, draw a circle for yourself. Draw a little circle with, you know, with a pencil or a pen or whatever you feel most comfortable with. And then bam, 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 we have that done. So blending brush, Roar ink. Then we're going to grab some bee sting. And I have to remember to be careful with this bee sting because this one did get re-inked, so it has a lot of ink on it. We're going to start in the center and we're going to work our way out. Okay? Again, start in the center and work our way out. Okay? And that's going to create like a flame situation. Oh, Shannon, I thought of you as I was designing this card. I really did. I thought of you as I was designing it. So then when you're all done, you're going to peel your stencil away and look at that. Now we have the flame for our grill. See that? Isn't that fun? Now we have the flame for the grill. All right, so now we're going to start putting our pieces together. Now, what you're going to need to put these pieces together are your little grill piece, and then you are also going to need, so see, we have our grill piece, and look at how cool that grill looks. It's going to be hard to see because of the background, but hold on, let me grab just a black piece of paper. Let me just grab a quick black piece of paper to put behind it so it makes it a little easier for you to see. So, see how cool that grill looks? All right, but it doesn't really look like a grill yet. It kind of looks like it's just floating. So luckily, with our circles, and the reason that I told you not to take these apart is because I'll show you what other pieces you get. I'm just going to run this through real quick. So you'll need 2 more pieces when you cut out those circles. So when you cut out the circles, you are going to get an outer piece like this, and you are also going to get an inner piece. So your outer piece, and I'll show you what they look like when they come out. So you'll get 2 pieces, and you'll get a center piece. So you'll get this small little inner piece, okay, and then you will get this outer piece as well. All right, so I'm going to use on this one this silver piece for my outer piece, and then this black piece for the intersection, okay? So when I do this, I'm gonna add a piece of white stock underneath so you can see exactly what I'm doing, okay? Hello, Cherie. Oh, that's gonna make it way too bright. So we're not gonna do that. I'll just tell you what I'm doing as I'm doing it. How's that? So first things first, we're gonna take our large outer piece that comes from this circular die. We're gonna grab our Barely Art glue. The reason I'm gonna use this glue instead of the Brutus Monroe glue is this glue dries super, super quick. And we need a super quick drying glue for this project because of how many pieces we are laying down. So the Brutus Monroe glue, although great and it grabs quickly, it is not nearly as quick as the Barely Art glue is. And we just restocked the Barely Art glue. So it is available if you've not tried it before. I highly suggest giving it a whirl. I really love it. I would not carry something in the store, and I think most of you know this, that I do not love and will not use myself. So the Barely Art glue, and we got the refills back in, we got all sorts of stuff back in. So now we have our ring around the outside. Then we're gonna grab our small ring, or our smaller ring, which is the black ring, okay? And you can do this in any order or configuration you want. If you wanna do it as a, oops, hold on, I'm using glue. I can't talk and glue at the same time. But you could do it in any configuration you want. If you want to do this as a different color, you can, I mean, really, the sky is the limit, right? But this glue is very sticky. All right, so now I'm gonna take this with my tweezers, because you know I can't use my big crafty man hands to put stuff down like this because it will not work. We're just gonna place that in the center there, okay? So now you can see we have what is shaping up to be a grill, right? All right, so then next, make sure everything's pushed down there. We are going to glue in our grill piece, all right? So let me grab a little bit of glue for this piece, and I'm not gonna, spend too much time putting a ton of glue on here because this one is kind of the quick show and go, so to speak, because I have one of these already assembled. But you just take this, and it doesn't matter how you position it, because no matter where the way that I designed it is, it will fit inside no matter where you position it, okay? So I'm just gonna hold that down for a couple of seconds. All right, and then take a look. If that is not the coolest thing you've seen this week, I don't know what to tell you, because this card, now, of course, you don't have to do it see-through like this if you don't want to. You could do this just as this piece that cuts out, hold on, where did I put it? I don't know where I put it, but there's a circle that cuts out of the inside of here. This piece that can be used as the base of your grill. You don't have to use, the see-through method, but look at that grill. Isn't that I just think it's so cool. I love it so much. So now once we get to this part, then we can start figuring out what we're going to put on the grill, okay? So let me move this out of the way, all right? And I already have one pre-assembled through the magic of television. This is the one that I made earlier that's all perfectly centered and measured and in the right place. And you can see we have our little fire there in the center, and there is our grill. And everything is stuck to it, and it's perfect, and it's great, and it's right where it's supposed to be, okay? So now what we're gonna do is we have to add something to the front of it, right? We have to add some different pieces to give it that flair, because this is a top view. So pretend, that this is a rug or this is a carpet on a patio, and then this is the grill that we're looking at, okay? So what I wanted to do for mine is I wanted to do the shish kebabs. But I also want to put our little handles on the grill, okay? So to put our handles on the grill, we are going to need to grab a piece of our silver again, because we are going to make the actual handle pieces silver. So I'm just going to place this right on here. And remember, your handles, your pieces for your handles are all one piece. So we're just going to send this through our die cutting machine. Is everybody still with me? Oh, here's the circle. So this is what you would use underneath if you weren't doing a transparent card. I hope that makes sense. So you wouldn't normally do the, you wouldn't have to cut through your paper. See, that's the one thing that I don't like about the Switch, that I will tell you, is sometimes it doesn't feed through because it has like this weird safety thing, and sometimes it can't tell that you're sending it through safely, so it will like stop. I don't know. It's the one thing that I don't like about it. Okay, so now we've got our handle pieces. So we have 2 handle pieces, and then we're going to run this through one more time, and we will have our little brown handle pieces. So you can do them in whatever color you want. I'm going to do mine in brown because that just makes sense to me. But if you're like me, and I think that many of you are, or you wouldn't be here hanging out with me today, I love nothing more than when I am creating something, or I have a die set, and I just cut out a whole bunch of different pieces. And then once I cut out all of those pieces, I kind of play around with them and mix and match and see what I can do. And I know Shannon's definitely like that, because Shannon is like me in the regards of when you get a new die set, you love going through and playing around them. And it's just really, really a lot of fun. Okay. All right. So now we have our little handles. And this is just such a fun die set. I really love it. I do. It's going to be one that I am going to have for a very long time. All right, so now we're going to pop out our handles. We'll deal with the rest of those later. And now we could just glue these on. Again, just be careful when you're gluing, because these are smaller pieces. What I would say, most likely what I would do if I was making this, again, is I would probably grab myself some double-sided adhesive and put it on there first. Now, it's going to be hard for you to see that, but do you see that little handle there? Then we're going to take our second handle, place that on as well. And we have the coverall adhesive that you could use. I'm not sure if it's still in stock though, but the coverall adhesive is great. All right, so we're going to place that puppy down there, and then the handles have little handle pieces. All right. Okay. And then we'll place these down here. And I mean, we're really shaping up to have quite the little barbecue here. All right. Put our other handle on. Whoopsies. Place that down. I'll bring it up to you so you can see. So now we have our little handles on our barbecue. Oh my goodness, I love this so much. I really do. I do. Okay. So now for the front, we need a sentiment, right? So we'll do a sentiment before we start assembling our shish kebab. So the sentiment that we are going to use, I'm going to take a sentiment from the summer conversation clippings. So these are, whoopsies. These are the summer conversation clippings. They're a new size. They look like this. So you get big ones and smaller ones. So I think we're gonna do kick back and relax on the front. And then we're gonna have to do something on the inside, right? Because, I mean, we're kind of setting it up as there's gonna be something on the inside. So I'm going to cut out now. The way these are designed is you can just very quickly cut them. See that? 2 seconds. Cut them straight across there. All right, and then you can either use your scissors or you can cut them like so. So we'll use our kick back and relax there. And then don't worry, we can add some things up at the top or just kind of leave it as is, because the die set does come with, some, what's the word I'm looking for? It comes with some little briquettes that you can put there too. It's really completely up to you. Now let me grab some foam tape. And I'm using, I don't know what thickness this is. This is Brutus Renault foam tape though. We do have all of that coming back in stock, I think next week. But this is not the super thick one. I didn't want to use the super duper thick one. Conservation clippings. We are helping the environment. We are helping the environment with these one conservation clipping at a time. Oh, I can't wait. I'm calling them that, the entire Create Your Own Ending event. Okay. So now we have our sit back and relax, and now we have to put our little shish kebabs on there. All right. So we're going to take now let me show you. So I already pre-cut out all the shish kebab pieces. And the reason I did that is I didn't want you to have to wait, because there's a lot of pieces. But the way I designed it is all of them are on one little piece here. So see, these are all the pieces for your shish kebabs. All of your pieces for your shish kebabs are on one little row there. Isn't that great? So they're all ready to go. All right. So let me go ahead and grab our little skewers here now, and I want to show you a trick. Okay, if this is the one trick that I tell you this year that you listen to, this is the trick I want you to listen to. So we have this paper, and we have a ton of it because we bought a ton of it when it first came out because I loved it so much. So this paper, it's available at brutusrenault.com right now. This is called, hold on, let me grab the little thing here. This is called Friendship, is the name of this paper. It's just called Friendship. It's from the Best Friends collection. But, hello, Michelle. On this side, it's like all sorts of different words and stuff. But on this side, it is a rainbow. Okay? So what I thought when I saw this in the store is I said, I don't have to use all different colors of cardstock, because I could take this giant 12 by 12 piece, cut it down, and look at all of these different colors that I got for our shish kebabs. So you're just going to take this, grab your little shish kebab, place it right here, wherever the color is that you want, run it through, and then you have all of the colors that you need for your shish kebabs. Isn't that great? So simple, so easy, and just I think a great tip for if you are trying to, you don't want to get a gajillion pieces of paper out, right? I mean, who does? I don't. All right, so let's grab our little skewers and let's get to grilling, shall we? Let's get to grilling. So this is what our little skewers look like. Again, the little skewers come with the set. So if you wanted to, and I'm sure as soon as Shannon gets her hands on this die set, we're going to get some really, really fun things. I can't wait for Shannon to get her hands on this die set, actually, because I know we're going to get some really, really great things, is what I should have said. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our skewers. We're going to add a little bit of glue to the back of them. And I know you can't see them. They're right here. I'm just adding some glue to them. And I'm going to just place my glue straight across. Actually, I think there are some other people on the team that will be getting these dies, hopefully, because the dies arrived a little bit late, so we couldn't get them to the team to show you. But I plan on making a lot of things with this die set. All right, so let's go ahead and put our little skewers. I don't know how. I'm not a a big barbecuer. I used to be. I think we'll just place them kind of across like so. All right. I think that looks pretty good. And then we'll take our second one. Although we are building, hopefully, an outdoor kitchen once we get the final schematics of our backyard. Had a meeting the other day, so I'll be doing lots of barbecuing. All right, so now you can see our little skewers are across there. Oh my goodness, this is one of my favorite dies I've ever designed. All right, so then I have this little tray. I get these little trays from the Dollar Tree. They're the best little trays you could ever ask for or want because they hold all my little pieces and all my stuff for my projects. And now I'm going to take my little cheat sheet, which is the die packaging, and I'm going to look at how I designed for these to go together. So first things first on our little shish kebab is going to be a little onion, and the little onions should be, I mean, I guess it could be a green onion too, but I should have some yellow, and I apologize, I should have separated these out beforehand so you didn't have to see me fiddle around with it. But I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, right? I mean, does it matter what order things go in, or anything like that? All right. Hello, Monique. All right, so we'll grab a little piece of onion. And I'm going to try with all my might to hold these pieces down with my big crafty man hands, because, that's the most difficult part for me. Oh my goodness, I love it already. All right, then we're going to take a piece of a tomato. And I know it's going to be hard to see right now because of the light, but I promise you in just a couple of seconds I will show you it up close. All right, so there's our next piece. And then we need a little piece of, I would say that this is almost going to be like a little piece of pepper, I'm thinking is what this is. But again, you create your own ending. Do whatever you would like with this project. I've given you the starting point, and you do whatever you see fit. All right, now we're going to put our little pepper on here. And again, place it however you would like. It's going to be a little wonky. I mean, I don't know that I've ever seen, I've seen a perfect shish kebab before it goes on to the grill, but can you see what I'm doing there? Oh my goodness, I love it so much. All right, then we're going to put a little piece of, looks like we did a little piece of meat here. All right. And I've given you extra pieces in this die set, so if you want to put fish on this, you can. If you want to do fish, or if you want to do, really create your own ending. You can do fish. You can do, there's other mushrooms that are in the set. There's a lot in the set. So really create whatever you want to create. Okay. And I know y'all will anyway. You don't need my permission, but I think it's so fun to experiment and try new ways of doing things. All right, so we're going to place that one on there. And let's see, we need another tomato. I'm just having so much fun. And I think you will too. All right, another little tomato here. And then let's do 2 more of these pieces. And again, they can be whatever color you have already cut out, because it doesn't make one bit of difference what you put on your shish kebab or what somebody else puts on their shish kebab. So it's really up to you, because there are yellow peppers, there's orange peppers, there are so many different kinds of peppers. So whatever you want to do, that's what you do. You don't have to follow the packaging. I just wanted to follow the packaging because I wanted to figure out the order of how I place them, because it's much easier when I'm designing this on a computer than it is after the fact to try to get everything lined up. But here's where I'm at so far. Oh, I love it so much. And then on a lot of the other pieces, there are grill marks. So you'll see there's grill marks on the steak, there's grill marks on the fish, there's grill marks on pretty much everything. All right, now we just have 2 more pieces for this one, and then we'll do our last one and we'll be all done. I sure did have a lot of fun doing this. I hope you had a lot of fun. Oh, you do? That's awesome. Oops. Stay put. All right, there we go. Stay put, I tell you. Yeah, I just think this is so fun, especially if you're going to, I mean, my plan is, I know that we're going to probably be going to a few barbecues this summer, and I don't know that I'll necessarily make a card, but I was thinking, how fun would it be if you're going to a barbecue or some sort of an outing, and you take them, and I think that, I can't remember who was it on our team, and Shannon will help me out, but they made little tags, and they put the little tags on the barbecue sauce, and I was just thinking to myself, how fun would it be to give someone a little like your favorite barbecue sauce, or say you make barbecue sauce, like that's, you make your own barbecue sauce. How fun would it be to give someone your handmade barbecue sauce, but give it to them with a little tag on it that is your has a little tag on it that has, who knows, one of the sentiments on it. There's the sky's the limit with what you could put on there. All right, and right now at this point I'm just kind of mixing up the colors, so you can do, you guys can't see. So I'm mixing the colors that I do. I think I'll have to grab a charcoal grill on payday. Uh-oh. She's going to be grilling. Oh my goodness, look at this. Well, luckily payday's this week. I just thought about that when you said that. Payday is this week for us. Okay. All right. We're almost there, my friends. Hope you're having fun grilling with me. Well, quote unquote grilling with me. Because I sure am having fun grilling with you. Oh, Jenny made them. Yes. Now I remember. Okay, so you're just going to keep positioning. That's all you're going to do. Is you're just going to position your pieces, and there's no wrong way to do this. You create this however you would like. Okay? However you would like. All right. I loved those when I saw them. Okay. I think this looks like a little meatball. Can you do a meatball shish kebab? I mean, I don't know, but now I want one. I don't know if you can, but now I want one. Thank you, Bonnie. Yeah, I think it's a fun one. I really do. I really do love it. All right. So I'm going to do, I think, 2 more little pieces here, and we'll be all set. And our card will be done. All right. So we'll do, I think, a little red piece now. All right. And then I think to finish it up, we'll do a green pepper on the end. Okay. Get all my other little pieces out of here. And this is what it looks like. And you can see when you open it, oh my goodness. When you open it, it's 3D. Isn't that so fun? I love it so much. All right, let's grab a little sentiment for the inside. While that's happening, I'm going to put my Jules mix on top of here to keep everything held down. So I'm thinking we'll do You Deserve a Break today, right? Because, I mean, take a break, eat some barbecue. I mean, that's what I think. Take a break and eat some barbecue. All right. So easy to get your sentiments done. And these are foilable, of course, so you can run them through your laminator and foil them if you want. Okay. I think that was good. Nothing stuck to the back of my Jules mix. And then we will take our little You Deserve a Break today and place that right down here. And what I think we should also do, you know what I think we should do? Let's do a couple pieces of charcoal. So it also comes with charcoal. Let me show you. Hold on. Because I think it just needs something in the center there, right? Oh my goodness, Erica. Well, thank you for crafting along with me. And yeah, that is the hardest. It really is. You deserve a break today, Dr. Patel. That's funny. Oh, or that they make those halo lights. Did you see those halo lights they have now? All right, let me grab a little piece of black cardstock. Actually, I'll just cut these out of this circle. I really love this set. I do. I have a feeling I'm going to be making lots of things with it. But the thing is, we didn't even use the whole set. I mean, we used just bits and pieces of it. All right, and the way that these little briquettes work is there are 2 ways you can use them. So there's this piece that has all the little briquettes together. And then I've also given you 4 little briquettes. I'll show you on this piece here. So you could do them in a lighter, like a gray, to make it look like there are some that have already been, but I don't think I have any gray paper at the ready. So we'll just do it this way. And we'll put a little glue on our little briquettes here. Okay. Put our pin back in. All right. Pop that. Grab our tweezers. Yep, I think that's what it needed. Just a little couple briquettes in the middle, and then you can see them through. Oh my goodness, look at how cool that is. And then when you open it, you have your little briquettes. Now, I would add probably a couple more there, but I think that's perfect for just now. Oh my goodness, I love that so much. Oh my goodness. Do you love it? I mean, I love it. I hope you love it because I really love it. So that is our card for today. How fun was that? Now, again, you can position it however you want, a little higher, a little lower, whatever you want to do. The sky is the limit. But I love it. I think it's fun. Yeah, this is a very fun set. And again, for subscribers, I can't remember Penny just told us what the price is for subscribers, but oh my goodness, I'm in love with it. I'm so in love with it. I think that looks great. So, right, there's just so many things you could do with it. So many things you could do with it. Oh, I have to stand here so the light doesn't come through. Oh, I love it so much. So that's everything that I have for you all today. I want to thank you all so very much for hanging out with me this afternoon. I had so much fun with you. I hope that $13.59 for subscribers. I mean, we're giving it away at this point. I mean, we might as well just send it to you. I mean, for all of these dies, I don't even know how many pieces are on that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. We're going to stop at 52. There's 52 dies in this die set, and it's $13.59. Thank you, Kara. Taylor from Tailored Expressions got it for me for my birthday, and I am obsessed with it. I love it very much. So, okay, everyone, that's everything that I have for you all today. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you so very much. Remember to create something every single day, whether that's something with a grill theme or your own ending. I love you very much, and I appreciate you, and I can't wait to see what you make with all of these goodies. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, my friends.